My boyfriend flew to Alaska to cheat on me. My now ex-boyfriend cheated on me while he was on a college trip to Alaska. This college trip did not happen. We had a good relationship, we rarely fought, and we had a good life together. We loved making plans together and enjoyed each other's company. We even had a cruise booked for July 30th of that year, and we had our plane tickets booked for July 29th for the cruise. Around the end of February, my boyfriend had told me he was going on some supposed college trip with his professor and some classmates to Alaska for a banking convention, is what he said, for 10 days, and that he would be leaving on March 5th and returning back on March 15th. It was such a late notice, and the strangest part was he never gave me details about the trip or anything, even when I asked. The entire time he was in Alaska, he called me maybe 3 times a day. He FaceTimed me, texted me constantly, and he never showed any signs of distress. On March 14th, he called me to let me know he'd be flying home early because he ran out of money. His story didn't make sense, but I trusted him, so I didn't push him any further. He never acted different when he came back, never showed any odd behavior. He even brought me back a stuffed animal from the trip. Last Saturday, we even went on a date and had a good time together. Everything went down on March 21st, when I was playing Apex Legends with a friend at 2 in the morning. One of my friends that I play with has me added on Facebook, so I thought I'd message that friend on Facebook Messenger to see if he wanted to join me. I honestly hardly ever check Facebook Messenger. Well, I see I had a message request. When I opened it, I saw it was some girl letting me know that my boyfriend flew to Alaska to spend time with her friend and they did the dirty together, and that he even tried to assault her, so the girl kicked him out of the house early. So that overall explains why he came home early. She even sent me pics of him in her bed and them eating at IHOP together. I was completely stunned. My heart dropped to my knees. I confronted my boyfriend the next day and his response was, "You're crazy. They're lying. I never cheated on you. I hung out with them for 1 day." He ignored me for 2 days and even hid from me. I never messaged the girl back due to the fact that she sent me everything I needed to know. I posted a TikTok about being heartbroken, and apparently somehow that upset him so bad that he wouldn't speak to me. Yet there's picture proof of him in some girl's bed. This isn't the first time he's cheated on me. He cheated on me once before and I took him back. Last night, he called me to let me know that his parents think it's best that him and I don't talk for a week. He said, "I need a break from you because you posted on TikTok." I told him we needed to communicate because he still hasn't even talked to me about what happened in Alaska. Since then, I haven't heard from him, and he seems to not even care about what he did to me or our 5-year relationship. I don't even know how I'm going to heal from what he did. What am I gonna do? Okay, the first thing that comes to mind before I even get into what this guy did, why on earth would you take him back if he cheated? Once a cheater, always a cheater. You don't need that in your life. But more importantly, this man is an absolute scumbag. He flew to Alaska to go cheat on somebody. Do you know what's in Alaska? No offense, but there's nothing. There is nothing in Alaska except for polar bears, ice, and misery. All jokes aside, why would this person fly all the way to Alaska just to cheat? I mean, does this relationship not mean anything to them? 5 years go just completely down the drain as this guy wants to hook up with some lady from Alaska. What a terrible life decision. There were so many opportunities for him not to do this too. The fact that he would lie and say it's some kind of college trip, and then the booking of the flight, and then him actually getting on the flight to fly to Alaska. I mean, there were so many opportunities for him to do the right thing and say, "No, I'm not gonna do this." It's a very unfair situation, and she absolutely does not deserve this kind of trauma. So I hope she gets the help that she needs and that she's able to move on from this.
The full version of the story is over on the Am I the Jerk YouTube channel. So if there are any updates or anything that is added to this, that's where it'll be in the same link. If you happen to be a Twitter user, also known as X, you can check out Am I the Jerk over on Twitter. Right now, it's similar to the Am I the Jerk Instagram, where there's sort of a text version of some of the stories. So that way it's a little easier to catch up on stories if you can't listen to audio for some reason, like if you're at school or work and you can't have headphones. The Am I the Jerk Twitter is a good option if you don't like to use Instagram or Facebook. And beyond that, we sometimes retweet funny things we see. So if you want to see any of that, go check it out.